right. What's up, people of faith? We are live again. All right.
I got my setup better.
And as usual, we got to get it all set up. Let me go.
Move my robe. Where your coffee
I got it.
at?
You know I got the coffee on me.
Hey,
Hey, I can still got the same cup. I'm trying not to slam it on the desk so much today.
Hey, there you go.
I'm trying not to do it. All right. I ain't know where to put it that time.
Yeah, you
All
see.
right. You know what? I never added I thought I did, but I guess I never added the background to this. But let me find it real quick. Ooh.
At least
Ooh.
you never get this title though. You'll never get that title.
Let me see if this is it.
You'll never get that title.
You know we're running with the same title.
No, I'm talking about on the cup. You didn't see that?
Oh no, I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it. I
Man,
was looking at all this other stuff that we had going on. Let me see. King of the Grill. Ah, that man. Man out here. Man out here lying. All right. I'm gonna have to check out you got the comments and stuff pulled up, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get it popping. Man, that was some big time live streams that went on today.
About what?
Some debates, some big time debates in the apologetics world. Oh, you know what? I still ain't changed out that background yet. Let me see what's going on over here. All right, yeah, got it. All right, yeah. Let's welcome to whatever that is. Viewers must be sure. What's this?
You
I don't know
jumped
what this
in
is.
live?
I'm over here clicking on stuff on TikTok again. You know, TikTok be putting hands on me. Oh no, I ain't doing that. Get out of here. Let me see what we looking like. All right, we good there. And let's see what we looking like. Make sure. And everything copacetic there. Make sure I'm all in that frame. All right, I think that's it. Oh, I still ain't put that background on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna change us up, to the side.
No,
Let
that
you
works.
kind of full screen yourself.
Man,
Actually, let me see. What if I did this? Oh no, that's just me.
selfish. That's crazy. Just gave me the boot real quick.
That's just me. Let me see. Nah, yeah, we'll be off like that. Yeah, we'll be out to the side like that. We good to go. But all right, then I gotta verify that everything sound right over there on TikTok because man, I do not know. Some people said they couldn't hear last time on it when I asked people about it, so I need to make sure that it's all good. What is this now? What is this? Anyway, let's go. Let's go to it. Go. Let me check out the sound. You might hear an echo for a little bit. Uh,
It all sound good right now.
nah. You keep talking.
Wait, you can't hear me?
Y- Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, it's all good then. So it's going through on there.
Yeah, I hear the leg.
Yeah, got it working. All right, let me get this up out my ear because it's annoying. But I keep it in just in case every now and then I want to check. All right, so Yeah, we're live. Same topic. You can't see the background on TikTok, but the topic is the Trinity. The Trinity is true. Prove me wrong. So anytime anybody want to request up and try to come to the stage to either prove me wrong or just speak on the Trinity altogether, feel free to request up. Just be respectful and stay on topic, and you can stay on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but um, man, I
Did you?
was looking at there was a debate. I know you ain't big on it, but it was like Sam Shamoon and Cap Tazariak, I think. I think that's how you say it. It's one of them Hebrew Israelite names. I don't know. His real name probably Darius. I don't know. But I made that up. I don't know if his real name Darius. But you know how they be coming up with these names for themselves.
Terrible assumption.
He said what?
That's a terrible assumption.
He's a black dude. And you
But
know
his
how they
name
come up
got
with
to
that
be
name for
Darius.
themselves. I don't know what his name is. I don't want to disrespect him. He a cool dude, but I was watching that debate today, and I'm pretty sure that your boy got cooked on that debate. So I think Sam took him to school.
What was it about?
I think the topic of it was uh who is Jesus the most high God? And so essentially it was a Trinity question. And so uh Hebrew Israelites believe that Jesus is the Messiah. They believe all of that stuff. They just believe he's created. They don't think he's God. And so that's what the debate was about. And so their whole standpoint is, they're okay with uh other people and beings in the Bible being called God, but it's all about who is the most high God, right? So
You know what? I never understood why they said the whole Most High thing, but I'm glad you said that because I know now. That's crazy. I didn't.
well, that's because in the Bible you have a couple verses and stuff where it talks about the most high God, and so they take that as though Jesus being subordinate to the Father somehow subtracts from his nature. And it doesn't subtract from his nature. So he's still God, he's still divine, he's still fully man, fully God.
All right.
But because he willingly submits to the Father, they think that he must be less than the Father. They say he can't be the most high if he has a God. But if you go to what is it? Jeremiah, I want to say 32:17. I'm somewhere in there. 32:27. Let me double check. I don't want to be talking outside my neck. Let me see. 32:27 is what I believe it is. Yeah. It's 32:27, like I said. But it says, Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is anything too hard for me? So therefore, if Jesus, or let's say the logos becomes flesh, that makes him fully man and fully God. If he has flesh, then he has a God by this because his God has a flesh.
All
So,
right. Mm-hmm.
uh, but that doesn't make him less in nature to the Father.
Right.
So a lot of people get that mixed up, and I think a lot of people just don't understand the Trinitarian viewpoint. Like they get so hung up on multiple beings and multiple deities, and it's not multiple beings; it's multiple. It's one being, one God, right? Three distinct persons that make up the one God. So, and that's a stumbling block. Seemed like it for a lot of people to understand, but that's how God revealed Himself in the text, and so that's what I do. I just take people on trips and show them that that's how he revealed itself.
Magic school boy.
Yeah, and then I just wait for somebody to try to prove it wrong.
I'm about to prove you wrong, man.
You gonna do it? Just what you said.
Yeah, I'm about to take
You
you on a trip, man. I got
you ain't gonna do it. You believe what I believe.
you. Yeah, some of it just be, some of it sound a little. Some things like lately been sounding a little bit outrageous. Like I ain't judging nobody on they beliefs or whatever. Like not in a disrespectful way, anyway, but some things just don't make sense.
Like what you talking about? With how people argue against the Trinity?
Yeah, yeah. Um, what was I can't remember his name. He was on with us Tuesday.
Oh, APK.
Yeah, but but he did come out and say that you were right. I never looked at it that way. I didn't read it like that. So I respect him for the honesty and stuff like that, and then for the respect that he brought to the stage. So, but
Yeah, like I said,
he
you
went. Some of the
intellectual
things were
honesty goes a
making sense.
long way with me. You come and be honest. You can be honest with the text, and uh you be honest with the text, and we can keep going. If not, you can't be honest with the text. You want to keep flipping your position, then you're on your own. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'd be surprised if APK requested up today, but I still let him. I
He said he
I
coming. He
entertain
coming
him
back to
every
get his
time.
get back. That's what he said.
He said he got to get it get back. We're gonna talk about Islam one day. So I don't want any Muslim saying that I'm trying to jump on Islam for no reason and all that. I got challenged by a Muslim to come and debate the Quran. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
He said he won his get back
That's what he said.
because he came to the Bible and Jesus did his thing. Jesus, the Holy Spirit showed out. So
My phone up. Set it up on my little tripod.
I'm surprised Raz ain't popped up yet.
Like, watch this. He gonna jump in a second. Now, watch. He gonna pop up in a second.
Yep. He should. He could. He knows the spot always in here for him. I wonder if he saw that debate that I'm talking about. I wonder what he thinks about it.
Why you didn't jump in?
Why I didn't jump in what?
The debate. It was a live. Why ain't you jumping the live? You know you
Nah,
did
there
for
was
live.
a debate, man. So it's already two parties. They're debating. You can't jump in there and talk.
Man, I'm jumping in.
That's like you go in a courtroom and you see someone on trial and you go, all right, I got something to say.
Hey,
Don't nobody care what you got to say.
Hey, freedom of speech, man.
It is freedom of speech, but not in that courtroom.
Is it though?
They gonna lock you
That's
up.
another
I ain't getting
conversation.
into that topic.
That's another conversation.
I ain't getting into that topic.
That's a different ball game.
You can say whatever you want to say.
True.
Long as you willing to deal with the consequences of what you said.
Yeah. I mean, I teach my kids that consequence. Hey,
that's what it's really about. And that's the problem of the world today. Most people aren't willing to deal with the consequences of the things they say. They feel as though they can say whatever they want to, and no one's supposed to retaliate. And by retaliate, I mean like say something back. I don't mean go and put hands on them or hurt them or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. So then when you say something back and you have a different opinion, you're disrespecting me because you have a different opinion. I'm like,
to me, it just don't work like that. You express your opinion, why can't I express mine? But
it's hard to argue with the people today, man. That's what they all be on. That's what they all be on.
Yeah. I need to get lives, though. I need to start watching some lives.
Some do what?
I'm gonna jump in the debate.
You gonna jump in who debate?
I don't know who.
You saying you gonna jump in if somebody come up today?
No. It's not that I can't. It's just they coming for you. So I let you
over here.
I say a few sentences or two.
Fix this camera a little bit. Oh, that was the wrong way. I should have went the other way. All right, that's good.
Man,
It's two cameras.
where's the mascot at today?
Who that? Oh,
No.
Wheezy.
Yeah, I don't know if he in here or not. If he is, he must be asleep because I don't hear his bell. I don't know where he at.
Oh man, I'm getting hot. I should have cracked a window or something.
Yeah.
So I
Somebody.
mean it's real cold outside today, so the heat and it's working hard to keep up. But you know how some spaces in the house get hotter than other spaces.
Yeah. Like where I'm
So
at, which is crazy.
I'm in here cooking, but then if I was to step into the foyer, it's chilly in there
Yeah.
because there's vaulted ceilings in there. But whatever, man.
Let's see.
I'm really hoping we could get a good conversation today, like we had last time.
Look like we got a couple viewers. I'm trying to see if somebody gonna jump in. Post,
Mm.
post a comment or something. You can jump on and say hey in the comments. That's better than nothing.
But if it don't go down, it don't go down. There's still some interesting things to talk about. I can talk about some of that stuff I saw in that live stream today. It was
Go ahead. I want to know what was the. I don't want to say negative, but okay. So what was the argument of the losing side? Like, what were some of the points that he? Well, I guess he thought he made or was trying to make.
well, the losing side is subjective, but like I said, I'm pretty sure that, well, from my standpoint, Sam won. But if I was to let me bring up some of the stuff that he was talking about. Uh, I don't need this window. Dang, I didn't mean to do that though.
Definitely got some stuff up here. What is that?
Let me see if I can do it. So they brought up like what they always bring up, Psalm 83:18. So I'll share it again. Share the screen. Start the trip.
Oh, here we go. I get my seatbelt. You know, you drive a little crazy.
I'm a good driver.
Nah,
Some would even say Tay best.
I wouldn't say that.
All right. What is this? It look weird on the screen.
Nah, I can still see it though. It look all right.
Um, you know what? I tell you what, I don't need that window. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Hold on, give me a second. No, absolutely not. I don't want that there. All right. Is that better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he brought up this verse right here. He said that men may know that, and they like to read in the King James version.
Mm.
He said that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Jehovah, art the most high over all the earth.
Mm.
And so um, his argument was essentially that there was nowhere in the Bible that you can prove that Jesus is called the Most High. And so the argument kind of forgets about the Trinity. So he goes that the Father is the Most High. And we go, yes, the Father is the Most High. And we go, yes, Jesus is the Most High. Yes, the Holy Spirit is the Most High. That's kind of the Trinitarian standpoint,
Right.
right? Then where you get the name Jehovah, Yahweh, wherever it's translated, whatever translation you're using. Once you get that name, that name identifies the Godhead in the Trinity. So when you say Yahweh, you're talking about Father, Son, and Holy Spirit,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now, if you're talking about one of the distinct persons in the Godhead, taking action, then you use that identifier for that person of the Godhead, Holy Spirit, Father, Son.
Right.
So their argument kind of forgets that. And so what does that mean? Oh, I hope that mean you saw that live stream, Raz. Is that what you're getting at? He said my ears are burning. Either that or I'm making a whole bunch of noise somewhere somehow. And I don't know how I'm doing it. And so but yeah, so that was that argument. And so when Sam was going through and he was showing in the Bible all the places that identified Jesus as the Most High God, when he's taking the actions of the Most High God, where the Bible is talking about the Most High, and then later alludes as like, hey, this passage was actually about Jesus. And Cap, I'm just say Cap to short it out from that, was just avoiding all of that. Like he wasn't acknowledging that. He kept trying to say, that there was no. He said it still doesn't say he's the most high, and I give an example. I give an example. Let's start the trip, and I may not do it justice like Sam was doing it. Sam's in a class far above mine, but I'm gonna try. I was trying to take notes, so ooh, I must have typed something wrong. Mm, I must be typing something wrong. Not Isaiah. I'm being silly. That's what I'm doing wrong. That's why. I'm like Isaiah don't have 148 chapters. Bible Gateway didn't know what I was doing. All right, so he stayed true to the King James version, so I'm gonna try to follow it just like they did, or whatever. And he brought this up, said, "Let them praise the name of the Lord, for His name alone is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven." All right. So, and he called out this name Lord right here. So whenever you see this, if you go to, and I just pull it up in here because it's better. You can see it. Still driving. What was that? Psalm 148. And we'll do it. Let's just do it here. 13.
There you go. The notepad keep disappearing.
Oh, someone was talking about me. Yeah, we were. We were. We were.
I told you. I knew he was coming. I told you he was coming.
I think it's over here. It's like I've been sneezing, and it's like somebody been talking about me.
That's crazy because
Somebody
Shannon,
must be talking about me.
she say that when her ears ringing.
I guess that's a lot of sayings. All
Mm.
right. Uh, and then we'll go to the. No, we're not gonna do that. I'll pull it up. It just take a lot of work to get to this. All right. So wherever you see the Lord all capitalized like that, what you're actually seeing how it's written in Hebrew, it's Yahweh. So whenever you see the Lord capitalized like that, it's Yahweh, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just letting you know, so that's how the translation works. So in the Hebrew, which is actually written in the original text, it's Yahweh, which the name of God is Yahweh. All right. So, all right, now I go back to this. All right, so let them praise the name of the Lord, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven, right? Then now this is what I was getting hung up on. They went here, and so, and I'm gonna put the full chapter on the screen, but we're looking at verse 28, but I want to give context. So if you look at context here, it says, so who's the speaker here? The speaker is the Lord, right? So Isaiah is speaking for the Lord. So I have sworn by myself, and the word is gone out of my mouth in righteousness and shall not return, that unto me every knee shall bow, every tongue shall swear. Right?
Mhm.
So going from there, and let me make sure I'm in the right place. It was a it was a good it was a good debate, and like I said, Sam won to me. But let me make sure I'm following it. I don't have a.
Let me check this TikTok.
Oh shoot! Wait. You know, while you're on this subject, did you hear the point that the Lord? Oh yeah, I already got that in my notes. So Kiri is in the Septuagint. Every time that they replaced that, it was is Lord Adonai Yahweh, like you said. And so when he said, "Not everyone will call me Adonai Yahweh," he's clearly saying it. And so uh yeah, that's already in my notes. And it was something I was gonna pull out whenever someone wanted to come up and try to refute it. But if anybody still want to come and request up and talk about it, we can. But to me, that's pretty clear. Like he calls himself Adonai Yahweh, right? So every time that the in the Septuagint, which is a bunch of uh Jews, they translated the Bible into Greek. Every time that they came across Adonai Yahweh, where it is in the original text, they put Kiri. They would say Kiri. And so when Jesus says that in the New Testament, he's saying, not everyone will call me Adonai Yahweh. They do have good Bible knowledge, but it's tainted. It's tainted. And mostly because they're racist. That's mostly why their view is so tainted. They're racist.
Let me see.
Oh,
I
let
might
me
have
let me
to
keep
ask
driving this shit.
myself to look for the answer to this question.
Uh,
Mm, oh, there you go.
so then it took them to, yep. Then it took them to Mark 12:36, where it says, um, the Lord said to my Lord, this is David himself speaking by the Holy Spirit, right? The Lord said to my Lord, sit in my right hand until I put your enemies under your feet, right? So in here, you have David, who's in the spirit, all right, is saying that the Lord said to my Lord. So if you look at the translation here, again, I should have just left that up. I don't know why I went away from it. I should just exclusively use like Bible Hub. But it takes so much longer to navigate Bible Hub than it does to navigate Bible Gateway.
He said I was having fun today though, watching the Muslim argue with each other on the screen though.
I didn't catch that one. I should have.
I wonder what they was arguing
I'm gonna
about.
have to. You're gonna have to send me the link for that video so I can watch it. I'm gonna have to check that one out. All right. Spirit. I done lost where I was.
Mm-mm. My little notes keep disappearing.
Let me see.
I had to get that to stay up there.
I don't know. I lost where I was on that. Let me just let me use this one. Let me put it back in. Numbers. What I got here?
I hear that doggone dog.
Man, I'm missing where it is.
Oh, let me grab my. Let me
You
grab.
said what?
Gotta grab my mascot. Dang, why did they do that? Let's see.
I don't know. I'm trying to follow what they were saying, but my notes, I don't know where they lead me, and I can't make the connection. I must have wrote the wrong verses down.
My little notes keep disappearing.
You said what? But let me try to. Let's try to go and do. Let me try to do this way instead. Let's do this way.
He definitely ran away. I was trying
I'm
to catch.
hot. You said what?
I'm trying to catch this dog, man. He keep running away, but like he'll come up to the door and scratch at the door. So I tried to let him in. Give him his 10 seconds of camera time.
Oh, so this was one of his points. Corinthians 8. Man. All right. Oh, Lord. Cooking. I definitely should have opened a window. All right.
Put the air on, dude. It's the last hour or so.
Man, I really don't. I'm starting to like the NIV less and less and less and less. But this was 8.
Okay, there we go. Finally coming back. All right.
So
I got a question when you finish that. I got a question.
that's funny. Uh I'm on the screen. Yeah, so I think Cap brought up this verse right here. He said, "Yet for us there is only one God, the Father." And then it says, from whom are all things." And then so Sam used that same verse and was like, just kind of read the whole thing. He said, "Yet for us there is only one God, the Father, from whom are all things, and we exist for him in one Lord Jesus Christ, by whom are all things." So it just said that from all things are the Father. Then now it's saying from all things are from Christ. And it said we exist through him. He said this verse speaks to the the plurality of the Godhead. So that they're distinct, two distinct persons who make up the Godhead. All right. And then let's see. That was that one. Then he linked. I guess I should have showed the other one first. Do. What is it? Isaiah 40. Now, so this is slow for me because I'm trying to do someone else's argument. Like these aren't my arguments.
I think
there's people going in and out. There's been over I don't know how many viewers at this point. I think over 50. But they popping in and out. No one's requested up on TikTok though. So
that's what I'm trying to see.
No one's requested. Did you get Insta to work? I could try it again. It should be working. Let me see. If I was to edit it. You already live. If you need to change string key, remove this destination from the string, then re-add it. All right, let's try removing it. And then we can re-add it. And then I could go to create live video, audience, public, add title, Trinity is true. Next. Man, I done got at least fast at this one.
Yeah, he's still cooling off, man. He's still cooling off. But he'll be back. He coming back to get his get back soon. He said he bringing receipts. So we'll see how that's gonna go.
Yeah, I don't know. Copy the string can enter into your software. Okay, there it is. It just linked. Now it's live on there, so I should watch that one. Make sure I'm watching it. I gotta reconfigure my screen layout now. No, I don't want that one up there. Facts. Yeah, dude, he did say he wanted to get back though.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I think I got it going now. Yeah, I figured out Instagram, so I just got it going on there. So it's still catching up. I'm trying to figure out what are the ads doing, man.
Oh my god.
Hey, they off my email.
What?
Nothing. I was joking. I just put that on here. All right. So where were we? Oh, okay. So in Isaiah 40, right? So again, you have the Lord talking here, right? And it says, the voice of the one calling out, clear the way for the Lord in the wilderness, make straight in the desert a highway for our God, right? So not the Lord talking here, I'm sorry, Isaiah talking here, but this is the prophecy. So it says, clear the way for the Lord. Remember I said about that highlighted word or the all caps word here, what it means?
Yeah.
So clear the way for Yahweh in the wilderness, make straight in the desert a highway for our God. All right. So let every valley lift up and every mountain hill made blow, and let the uneven ground become plain and the rugged terrain broad way. Then the glory of the Lord will be revealed, and all flesh will see it together, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken. All right, but we're going to focus on 3 up here. All right, so clear the way for the Lord in the wilderness, make straight the desert a highway for our God. All right, so that's a direct link to. I thought I just had this up. I may have gotten rid of it. Actually, it was on the same screen. All right. So if I just scroll down, that's all I got to do. All right. So if we go down to 23, so we got John the Baptist talking, and we got people coming up asking, who is he? Right? Is he the Christ? Is he Elijah? All of that stuff right here. But if we skip to 23, we see it says, he said, I am the voice of the one calling out in the wilderness. Make the way of the Lord straight, as Isaiah the prophet said. Right? So he's identified himself as the one who is calling out in the wilderness, making the way straight for the Lord. Right? So, and then it was, all right. He says, it is he who comes after me, of whom I am not worthy even to untie the strap of his sandal. Right? Then you come down here to 29. It says, the next day he saw Jesus coming to him, and he said, behold, the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. This is he in behalf of whom I said, after me is coming a man who has proved to be my superior, because he existed before me, and I did not recognize him. Right? So him, I did not recognize him, but so that he would be revealed to Israel, I am baptizing in water. So John the Baptist identifies Jesus as that Yahweh who was to come. All right. And where else did they go to? I'm just gonna keep driving down my notes because it was a good topic. I'm gonna go back and watch it again, make sure I get all the notes. I'm gonna add that one to the old tool belt.
That's what I do.
Yeah. And so now this is in Malachi 3. So this is the Lord talking. So behold, I am sending my messenger. He will clear a way before me, and the Lord of whom you are seeking will suddenly come to his temple. And the messenger of the covenant in whom you delight, behold, he is coming, says the Lord of armies. So again, as the Lord, keep in mind what it says. I will send my messenger, and he will clear a way before me. All right. So what Sam was getting at, he was showing again that this was the Most High talking, and that he was saying that he was going to show up. So in that prophecy that you saw in Isaiah, then you saw it fulfilled in John, and then the person that they were talking about was the God man Jesus Christ. So and where else did he go after that? We went to, I don't remember what's here, but if I see it, I can speak to it. I don't know. Again, not my prepared notes. Just going down the list of someone else's arguments. So
Okay.
Same story. So the voice of the one calling out, clear the way for the Lord in the wilderness, make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Let every valley be lifted up. So that's what they're talking about. So he was proving that, when the Bible is talking about the Most High God, these prophecies and things are talking about Jesus. Like, he is the Most High God. He is the Ancient of Days. Like, when you get the Ancient of Days seated on the throne in the Daniel 7, what it's getting at is that Ancient of Days is Yahweh. So it is Jesus sitting on the throne. Do you get it? Does that make sense?
Makes sense to me. Why do you think God revealed himself as the Trinity rather than he could have just came out and explained the Trinity beforehand? You know what I mean?
You're saying, like,
why do you think that? Or why is that?
You're saying why he chose to reveal himself in the Trinity, or you're saying why he chose to reveal it the way that he did? And, why didn't he just come out and just clearly say,
Well, why did
I'm a
he?
Trinity?
Yeah, he could have came out and said, "Now I'm not questioning God. Now that's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying." But he could have came out and said and explained the Trinity, but he revealed himself basically as three.
Yeah. So first thing I say about that is you got to understand the difference between God and us. So God is an eternal being. So how would an eternal being that is multi-personal, right?
Right.
How would he communicate? And so, would it be logical for him to say, I am three persons, or would it be more logical for him to just reveal himself in the text, and then he said for you to seek him in the text, like you have to find and understand him? So I don't know. It's if you want to try to understand, an eternal being and as great as God, you'll never be able
Right.
to understand. You'll never be able to fathom the depths of God. It's almost impossible to know why he revealed himself the way he did. But if you look at the text, if you just take the text for what it is, he is
Right.
clearly revealing himself as three persons.
Right. No,
And he is clear in the Bible says over and over again, Old Testament, New Testament, that the Lord is one. But
yeah.
yet the Father does the things of God. The Son has all the qualities of God. He does all the things of God. And the Holy Spirit also does all the things of God. Right.
Right.
So I think it's more about he revealed himself that way so that his true followers can actually look for him. Like our God is an experiential God. He wants to experience a relationship with us. He wants us to get to know him. Like I don't think you don't just come to someone, and just reveal everything to them right out the gate. You want
Right.
them to actually build a relationship with you and then get to know you over time. And that's kind of how the Bible is. It is, if you're going from um, the first 5 books all the way into Revelation, the Lord is slowly revealing himself over time. And I think that that's normal. I don't think that that's abnormal. So
Yeah. I answer that question though.
yeah. So
I mean, I get that. I understand that. I just wonder, wonder why, like, why was it like that? Because obviously, if he wanted to, he could have just came out and said,
I mean,
Trinity,
but
I'm
if you
three
just read
people, and
his word, he did.
yeah,
He
and
did.
and that's basically, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, and then that's if you just even in the New Testament where you know, where they questioning Jesus and he's like, I've revealed it to you. I've told you over and over again, but you don't listen to me.
mm,
You don't hear me. You don't get me because
yeah,
you're not one of my sheep. So it's all about the people who's harder hearted or they have scales over their eyes that they don't want to see the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They want to try to place God in a box and try to, you know, one, they want to try to fully understand in an incomprehensible being. You
yeah,
know, they want to do that. They want God to operate in the same bounds that they can. So they go, I'm a single person. It's impossible for three persons to exist in me. So therefore, how does it make sense for God? But there you go, putting God in a box. God is unlike anything in creation. If
right,
you go to almost any other religious belief, the God in that religion is unlike anything in creation.
right,
So how then can you use a comparison to yourself as the basis of your argument for you understanding your God? Like my God isn't what you're saying makes my God not like me. So therefore what you're saying doesn't make sense. That's a stupid argument if you ask me. So stupid. But whatever. People can bring that up all day. I'm fine with it. So, but no, let me get this off the screen. There was something else that they talked about.
Mm.
Uh, let me see if I can. I don't think I took the notes down on it, but I'm gonna try to off the dome it. I'm gonna try to off the dome it. If I make a fool of myself, then I'm gonna delete this live stream from the internet. Hopefully nobody clips it. No, I'm lying. I ain't gonna do that. All right. So in Daniel 7, um, so they give a description of the Ancient of Days, right? So they said the Ancient of Days took his seat. His garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like pure wool. His throne was ablaze with flames, and his wheels were burning fire. Right. So it gives the description of the Ancient of Days. Um, Capinus was saying that the Ancient of Days is the Father, and Sam didn't disagree with that, but he was also saying that the Ancient of Days is Jesus. And so Cap didn't understand that because he didn't understand the doctrine of the Trinity. He didn't understand what Sam was getting at. Right. So then from here, that took him into all right, Revelation 1, and we'll go all the way down. All right, to verse 12. Then I turned to see the voice that was speaking with me, and after turning, I saw seven golden lampstands. In the middle of the lampstand, I saw one like a son of man, clothed in a robe reaching to his feet and wrapped around the chest with a golden sash. His head and his hair were white like wool, like snow, and his eyes were like a flame of fire. His feet were like burnished bronze when it has been heated to a glow in a furnace, and his voice was like the sound of many waters. All right, so Sam harped in on his head and his hair were like white wool. And so the argument there was, I think Cap said it doesn't mention the color of his hair. It just says that it's wool. And he goes like, well, what color is wool? And he goes, it's white. And Sam's point was that in Revelation, it's painting Jesus to show that he is. When you see someone with white hair and all of this stuff, what do you think? Do you think a young person or an older person?
Older.
So Revelation is painting Jesus as an ancient figure, right? He doesn't appear as though he did on earth or in his glorified body when he ascended. He appears to have a very similar description as to what you saw in Daniel 7.
Mhm.
So this is alluding to say that Jesus is ancient. He predates the world. He predates creation. So that's what John is trying to describe. That's what Sam was trying to get Cap to understand, but Cap was not getting it. Let's see what else. Then I think they stayed in Revelation 5. I went to 4 and 5. Let me see if I can remember what they said in there. Okay. Then they talk about how so we'll skip down to we'll do 3 and 5. All right. So one, it says, sounds like verse 3, it says, and no one in heaven or on earth or under the earth was able to open the scroll or to look into it. All right. So what does that mean to you? And then I even go to, let me go to this is what they were looking at. So, and no man in heaven nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. Right.
Mhm.
So then it comes down and it's saying, And one of the elders said unto, like he said, well, I go for, and I wept much because no man has found worthy to open and read the book, neither to look thereon. And one of the elders said unto me, weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the seven seals thereof. All right. So the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and loose the seven seals. Now, Cap's argument was, yeah, so Jesus shows up and he opens the scroll. He agreed that Jesus shows up and opens the scroll. Sam was trying to get him like, well, if he's able to open the scroll, how is he a man? How is he a mere creature? When verse 3 says, and no man in heaven nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book. So clearly, the one who opened the book had to be more than a creature.
Right.
But Cap didn't see it that way. So he didn't see it that way. So then they went down to verse 1-3, and it was like, in every creature which is in heaven and on earth. Let me go back to NASB on this one because I just like how it breaks it out. All right. So angels exalt the Lamb. Worthy is the Lamb that was slaughtered to receive power, wisdom, might, honor, glory, and blessing. And I heard, and pay attention to this, and I heard every created thing which is in heaven or on the earth or under the earth or on the sea and all things in them saying, to him who sits on the throne and to the Lamb be the blessing, the honor, the glory, and the dominion forever and ever. So now you get every created thing which is in heaven, on earth, or under the earth, or on the sea. All things, right? Every created being is worshiping the one who is sitting on the throne and the Lamb. So if the Lamb is created, then why? Well, the Lamb can't be created because of, it says every created thing which is in heaven or on earth and under the earth or on the sea and all things in them, saying, to him sits on the throne and to the Lamb be the blessing, the honor, the glory, and the dominion. So if the Lamb is receiving this, then he can't be created.
Right.
So
I get that. I caught that. Yeah, but of all the creation.
So the new NLT Bible, it says the Ancient of Days was sat down to judge, but it's not in the Greek. That's confusion cleared up. Let's see what it. Let me go to the. Let's do that.
Ancient of Days, further on in Daniel, it
That's
said,
got to be Daniel 7. Raz, you're referring to Daniel 7, right? Or are you referring to Revelation? Revelation, most likely. I think the Revelation. It's got to be because it's in Greek, because Daniel 7 is in Aramaic. Not Daniel? Daniel? But Daniel's in Aramaic and Hebrew.
He said, "Oh wait,
Yeah.
it's Hebrew." I meant.
Okay. I was like, when you said Greek, I was like, you gotta be talking about Revelation then. All right. Let me go back. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Oh, not supposed to be in doggone Bible Hub, so I can actually. You know what? I should be able to do it from Bible Gateway. I can turn business. Oh no, that's right. It only translates it in NIV here. And nay, I say. Nay, I say.
I had my TikTok pulled up. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I got you.
Nay, I say. All right. Let's. You know, if you're viewing and you want to debate the topic. The topic is the Trinity is true. Prove me wrong. You can request up and we can talk about it. Anybody. Other than that, we're just gonna keep talking and teaching about the divinity of Christ here. Oh, I didn't. Did I not put that in there? Let me. I got you. I got you.
Slacking. That's crazy.
Slacking.
Slacking.
I don't know about all that.
Amateur hour.
True
Wow.
story. True story. True
Wow.
story. It's almost like I have like a moderator or someone here who's supposed to be running all of this stuff, and they don't do it.
Hey man.
Somebody's supposed to be checking to make sure that all of that stuff is going down.
Hey man.
All right, where were we?
You can't call me the moderator if you choose to jump over the moderator and do it yourself. So I'm expecting. All
What
right,
we got
well,
going on over here?
you got it, man. I thought you had it.
Hold up.
Somebody,
My computer over here making noises,
TikTok.
being weird.
Skittle Kitty join on TikTok.
Eating Skittles.
Nah, that's what it say on. Let me see.
That's what it say. Where?
Oh, look, I'm doing my job. I just brought Raz up to the stage.
Oh,
What's up, Raz?
right.
I'm glad you did your job. I'm over here trying to figure out the TikToks. Is putting hands on your boy again.
Yeah, somebody join and say Skittle Kitty.
Yeah, can we just talk about Daniel 7 for a sec then?
100%. Let's do
I
it.
know I know why I jumped on. I'd love to hear Sam Shamoon's argument for Christ being the Ancient of Days, because it really seems to be the opposite to me just reading Daniel 7 with the two separate figures mentioned there.
Hold on, wait, because I can. Let me hold on. Let me take these out because I couldn't hear anything, and I thought I had the
Well,
volume up pretty loud.
I always thought that title was reserved for the Father, so if that's a quote unquote generic term as well, I'd love to learn that because I've not heard that before.
You're saying that it's. Are you saying it's the Father? You saying it's not the Father?
My understanding was that it's singularly the Father, that title in particular. Um, what I'm looking at is that passage you were at in Daniel. Let me go back to the ESV quickly.
I'm gonna pull it up in Daniel
Yeah, so
7 on Bible Hub, and I'm trying to pull it up. All right.
I've lost it now.
Which verse specifically?
Yeah, hold on to. Oh, completely disappeared. Let me go back to my physical Bible. Sorry.
Because it would be.
There you go, slamming that cup down. I hear that cup.
Let me see. I'll put this back up. Daniel 7. And Ancient Days, so verse 9, I thought.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah,
Is that big enough to see?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, I'm on Daniel 8. That's my issue. Right, hang on.
You're at 8.
This is
Go back
amateur.
to 8. I was considering the horns, and there was That's about the horns.
Right, right, okay, yeah.
Then 9. So
Yeah. So I'm looking at verse 13, chapter 7, verse 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah. So you'll see there the distinction between Son of Man and Ancient of Days as two separate figures in that vision.
He best not be on salary. Right.
Can I see the whole screen?
Yeah, I better not be on salary.
All right. I don't know why I did that.
Coming up, so I
Habit.
always forget.
All right. 7. Let's go back to it so we can take a look at it. And so what were you saying specifically?
7:13.
All right. What did you want me to pull up and look at specifically?
I don't necessarily need the original language on that one. I'm just making the point that the Ancient of Days is described as being separate from the Son of Man, or distinct, should I say.
You sound kind of low today, Raz. I can't hear you. I'm gonna have to put my headphones in a minute.
That's crazy. I hear him clear. He sound
Oh,
fine.
maybe it's me.
Yeah,
Yeah, clean my ears out or something.
You can translate for me.
Nah, it's probably just me.
it sound pretty clear to me.
So say it again. I'm listening now. I think.
So, yeah. 7:13, it just says that the Son of Man came to the Ancient of Days. So two figures there.
Yeah. So, and I think oh, you're just trying to say that they're distinct, like they were both present at the same time, so one had to be the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's what the stance that Cap was taking. And Sam was also trying to prove that though the Son of Man like does come up, but the Ancient of Days is also Jesus. That's what he was saying. Now, I'm not gonna say that that's my argument. I haven't done enough research to say that. But I got where Sam was coming from. So, because if you kind of just like put it all together, so if you're, because it doesn't say like you're seeing like the glory of the Father or anything like that. I mean, the glory of the Father would still be any kind of visible representation of him would still have to be Christ. Because the Bible is clear that the Father is unseen. He's spirit. No man has ever seen the Father. So you can't even describe what he is. He resides in unapproachable light. So then that begs the question, so who is the Ancient of Days seated on the throne there? And so Sam was trying to showcase that, the Ancient of Days still qualifies as Jesus. So he's saying the Ancient of Days is the equivalent to like saying Yahweh. So
How would you explain away this passage then, in light of that?
I would have to go back and stream and see
Yeah,
how he explained it. Like I said, not my argument. That's Sam's. I understand it, and then I don't understand it because I'm in the same boat as you. I see the one who's like a son of man who comes up and he's presented before the Ancient of Days. All right.
yeah. I think I'll go and have a look then and see how he explained that.
Yeah.
Just while we're on that point, then, just based on what you've said there about the invisible Father, obviously, I agree with that in general. I'm just wondering if you would hold to that still being true within visions.
In visions or like the likeness.
Yeah, I mean, do you hold to a vision like this being a literal vision or just a representation of things?
Mm.
And based on your answer, could you see the Father as a representation of him?
I definitely wouldn't say that it's like a direct look at the Father. It would have to be some kind of representation, some kind of glorified image of the Father.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but
Especially with a physical description. I mean, that says it all, really.
yeah, I've actually been thinking about that for the last couple of days. Been trying to understand it in my head, and if you put that the Father is unseen, does that count for visions? Um, and a vision is just like a revealed glory of the Father, but not an exact image of it. But does that count? I don't know. I got to dig a little deeper on that one, to be honest with you. So, but
Yeah, yeah.
I was
In the same
I
boat.
kind of understood Sam's argument where he was arguing that the Ancient of Days is Jesus. And it was interesting because I think it was the first time that I had heard that argument. I think most people I ever heard, they always considered the Ancient of Days to be the Father.
Yeah, I'd have to go back, maybe slow down the video as well. Obviously, Sam's quite a quick speaker, and he's got that good rapid fire rhetoric. But I don't know if I'd have to go and put that argument out for myself for the actual
Yeah.
substance of it.
And
You know,
there are very few things that I kind of dismiss Sam when he's talking. So, I mean, there are very, very few and in between. And so if he said it, then I'm gonna give it a good look. But like I said, it was just today. I mean, the stream ended probably 2 hours ago. So I haven't had a chance to really break down the video. I am gonna do it though this weekend. I'm gonna go and break it down. I'm gonna look at the transcript. I'm gonna go all through it and research it pretty hard because I'm actually pretty interested in that topic. Um, I I can understand it, and then at the same time, I can't understand it because in my head, and I don't want to say anything on here and try to make someone stumble or something like that. But I've been kind of, I don't know. I've been getting some ideas about the image of the Son of Man. I think we focus on the throne, and I feel like we could take a look at the Son of Man a little more. And there's a way to take that context and make what Sam said make sense in my head, but I don't know how to put that in words yet, so I won't try.
yeah, I'm just going to be very careful with that one and look into that myself. Um, I think conflating the persons would be uh, sort of as close to heresy as you could get if you were to get that wrong. So I need to tread carefully there and look
Yeah,
out for that.
I don't know if it would still qualify as a heresy. I still would feel as though you were still sticking to Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. It's just interpretation of what is this image we see on the throne.
Well, it's one step away from the way they're just on the surface presentation of that point. It's one step away from modalism, isn't it?
Saying
I'm
that
not saying
Jesus was
I'm not
both.
saying Sam is wrong. Yeah, yeah, I'm not saying Sam is wrong, but like you said, you couldn't articulate the argument, and neither can I. So I'm just saying it needs careful looking into
Yeah.
before taking a stance, because getting the persons of the Trinity wrong is something I definitely don't want to do. And yeah, I think if it's not heresy, I think it's quite close to heresy to do so. So I'll just look into it.
Yeah, I think that there was, and I think I did see some video. Hold on, let me just stop doing this for now. I think I did see some video where they were kind of discussing that, and they were again brought up the dual natures there, and They were saying that in the image, in the visions, that the Son of Man represents the human nature, and then seated on the throne represents the divine nature. And so,
Really?
and I yeah, that was a video I saw. And so that was kind of an explanation of how it could be Jesus seated on the throne, or how Jesus can be the Ancient of Days. Um,
Hmm. I'm not going to be quick to make
it's
a
it's
on that, but you know when you hear something and it just doesn't sit right with you, that's one of those things.
yeah, it'll be a while before I birth that argument, because I don't want to step in that pile.
I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
going through it, and I'm going through some of it, and I see different things. Like it say about the clothing, the description of all of that. It says just symbolic imagery representing purity, eternity, and wisdom, not a literal physical description of God's body. It's just it's just displaying glory and not the essence, because it's overwhelmed. The essence would be too overwhelming for men.
Yeah, and that's how I interpreted the white hair as well. I think you made mention that it was possibly symbolic of age. I never took that from the passage. I,
Yeah,
I took
yeah,
because
that
think
was
about it. When we see people with gray hair and stuff like that, what we say, oh, that's just the wisdom coming in and stuff like that. We make jokes like that. So I
well,
guess
that
that,
was that was just Sam's argument. It
yeah.
was a direct link in Revelation where he said that John was trying to link the vision of Jesus
Mhm.
at that time to the Ancient of Days. He was trying to hint at that Jesus was from eternity.
Right.
So, and that's why the Bible went out of its way to describe Jesus that way in that moment. So I, again, like I said, not my arguments. Haven't researched any of those points. Just kind of going over the highlights of it, and yeah, I still think, and I didn't get to finish it. I probably still have, I don't know, maybe 30 or 45 minutes left on the video before it's done. But based on what I saw at the time, it I still think Sam won. I didn't quite understand this point, but I did get every connection where, you know, Cap would bring up an argument. He'd bring up a verse where it was showcasing that, this is what the Most High said. And then Sam would use that same verse and show in the Bible where it's applied to Jesus. And I was just like, you can't, I don't know how you argue with that. Like, you yourself called it, like, this is the Most High talking. This is about the Most High. And then when he was like, here it is, this is what it's talking about. It's revealed in Jesus. And he goes, no, this is agency and delegated authority and all of that nonsense. And I was like, that's not in the text.
But
But
that's kind of like what what's his APK was saying the other day too. Like he was giving that, like since he was like the messenger, he was tasked with that.
yeah, so I don't know. That's one of the big things they like to say, that he's given that authority, so therefore he's dependent, which would make him not the Most High God if he's dependent on someone. And I don't think the text reads that way. I don't think it reads that way at all.
Yeah, it's definitely an uncharitable interpretation. So,
So, man,
See right here in Ezekiel,
uh, you're in.
that seemed like a throne. Oh, okay. Something that seemed like a throne, and on it was a figure like that of a man. This was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of God.
Yep.
Notice the layered language. Something that seemed, appearance, likeness, and glory. The Bible deliberately avoids saying Ezekiel saw God's essence.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Where are you at? Ezekiel 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's I don't know. It's a tough argument. I like when Cap debates. I like when Sam debates, and I think it's funny. Um, so I'm definitely gonna have to digest that one. I'm gonna have to go back and look at because, like I said, when I got on the computer today, there were a bunch of big name live streams going on. But when I saw Sam, debating Cap, I was like, I got to know that's the one I'm gonna watch. Um, and only because I posted up some ads or whatever saying that I was gonna go live at a certain time, and then I had some people comment on it, and one of them was clearly a Hebrew Israelite, and so I was like, no, I'm gonna watch this debate right here because there's a good chance some of those same arguments might come up. So if he came up and joined up, because I replied to all of them and was like, hey, y'all come in here, and I was like, come on stage and talk about it. Because they were giving me the same lines. A bunch of them gave me Psalm 83:18. And they just kept giving me that over and over and over and over and over.
What was the live on?
Huh?
What was the live on?
What was the live on?
Yeah, what was this? What was that? That was on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. I watched YouTube more than I watch any other thing, man. I be on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think nobody really watches like regular TV.
So I mostly be watching apologists do the same arguments over and over and over and over again.
Mm.
Um, and then every now and then I get something like today where you get a fresh perspective, like, oh, never heard that one. I'm gonna have to look into that. So
Mm.
I'm gonna
Oh,
give it a
such a
go.
nice moment.
Huh?
It's such a nice moment where you hear something fresh. It's happening less and less for me.
Yeah. But I I like it, even though you hear the same arguments. I like to try to hear people get around it. And
Mm.
and then they come with the same arguments, but you can see it slowly they're trying to evolve and get around it, and then they try to come up with something to stump the other side. Like I said, that the most recent thing that I've seen from like Islam or just anyone who don't any non-Trinitarian, they going with this argument right now. The big thing is how many guys died on the cross. That's huge
Really?
right now on the internet.
Anyway.
And so I've been watching to see how Christians have been answering that question. And unfortunately, most of them are getting absolutely embarrassed. So, but that's because they fall for that trap. Like that's a troll question, and
Mm.
if you aren't very clear, if you don't try to set the understanding of the meaning of the words you're using before you answer the question, then you're
Yeah.
gonna fall for the trap. Because
Yeah. Yeah. So, do you watch a lot of Hebrew Israelite stuff then? Because I don't.
yeah, I honestly try to spread it out. Like I watch a lot of Muslim stuff. I watch a lot of Hebrew Israelites, Mormons. I try to spread it out.
So, the HIs, they hold to non-salvation for Gentiles, right?
They try to what?
They hold to salvation exclusively for the Israelites, right? And the
Yep.
descendants.
Yeah.
A lot of the major groups hold that viewpoint.
So how do they get around the Book of Acts then?
So hold it. Let me see.
I mean, I haven't got any specific passages in mind, but that whole book is littered with talking of the Gentiles being saved.
Um,
It's
there's
only the
you just get around it. You go to all the different places in the Bible where it talks about salvation is for everyone. You can even go into let me see where the I forget exactly where it is. Let me look.
They focus more on the Old Testament generally, don't they?
Um, you can go anywhere with them, honestly. Because they believe in the New Testament and Old Testament, so and they accept both willingly. They just think that we interpret it grossly, even though it's them. So you mostly have to argue past their understanding instead of trying to get them to accept the text or to accept the book. It's a little bit different from like arguing with someone, an Islamist or something like that. So,
Mm.
let me see. Where am I? Where am I? Is it here? No, that's not where I want to go. That's not where I want to go. Um. All right. Yeah. Let me share this. So one of the big ones is right here. This is Deuteronomy 29. So if you go down to where God is about to enter the covenant with the people of Israel, where Moses gathers all of them together. And he goes, "Today you are standing in the presence of the Lord, your God, all of you, your leaders and your officials, your men." So it goes, all the men of Israel, just call them out. Then it goes the women. So now you got all the women and children. You got all the children. And then it goes, and the foreigners who live among you and cut wood and carry
Yeah.
water for you. You are here today to enter into this covenant that the Lord your God is making with you and to accept it as obligation. So even from the beginning, non-Israelites were a part of the covenant.
Yeah, yeah, that's something I've just picked up on. Like, I've just got past Deuteronomy myself, and that stood out to me as a bit of a light bulb moment there, realizing that foreigners are called the Israelite people as well. That's really interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, when you're debating them and talking with them, it's pulling up all of these different passages and then linking them all together where it's saying that hey, salvation has always been for everyone. You got all the different places um in the New Testament too as well. And there's multiple places in the Old Testament too. But uh you can go to Second Peter, there's Revelations. So let me go. Uh,
Yeah,
obviously,
I'm on Colossians 3 as well. There is no Greek or Jew, circumcised or uncircumcised, etc.,
yeah.
etc.
And
Um,
then you got here. You are worthy to take the scroll. Oh, I don't think I'm streaming this. Or am I sharing this? Oh, I never added it to the stage. My bad. You are worthy to take the scroll and break upon its seals. For you were killed, and by your sacrificial death, you brought for God people from every tribe, language, nation, and race. You have made
yeah,
them a kingdom of priests to serve our God. And so that's one of the big things you can use against them because they believe that only Israel is going to become like a kingdom of priests and then preach the gospel to the rest of the world. And then salvation is only for them. They got a wild
and
belief.
what's that? That Revelation
5-9.
9, 5 now.
5-9, yep. 5-9 through
All right,
10.
great.
Mm, there's there's multiple places in Revelation. Revelation 7, 14, 21. There's a bunch of places in there. It's the Old Testament that's let me see. Actually, I'm gonna show you this. So, and I can send you this if you want me to. Is there a share button here? I don't know. I just do it from here. Share screen.
All these links.
So I actually can I not share that? Oh well, hold on. Let me just do this. It's definitely too small to see. Uh-oh. I broke something. I don't know what I just did. I'm gonna try to fix it. Hold up. I don't think I can do it. Anyway, do it the old fashioned way. All right. So I actually have uh, this document that I use all the time, and I go through and as I find things, I throw it in this
Yeah, I've
document.
got something similar on mine there.
So this is all on universal salvation. So I got all these Old Testament references. So Genesis, all families of the earth will be blessed. Genesis 18. So got
Oh,
all of
great.
these.
Those, do you think you could screenshot those and maybe email them to me?
I can email you this document.
Well, yeah, whatever's easiest. Yeah, nice one.
Yeah, I got
Save
you.
me a bit
I
of
email
time.
you this document sometime before the end of this stream. I just send it over to you.
No
Um,
rush.
yeah, it has that all the Old Testament stuff. I put all the New Testament references. I got different sheets down here. One for the divinity of Christ, Messiah's God,
Yeah,
angel of the Lord, claims of Jesus. Get out the way.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a growing document. I add stuff to it every day. But yeah, I fire that over to you.
Nice
So is
one.
that the one that you sent me? It just automatically updates, or do you have to keep resending it?
Uh, unless I make it a shared document from and I attach you to my SharePoint, then
Then that must not be the one. Then
no, I would have to keep updating it.
Are you on Google Drive?
I do have Google Drive.
Yeah, Google Drive will just let you give other people access, and then they will get the updated one.
Yeah, I just haven't did that with him. So
see,
what do you mean? See,
sharing is
see.
sharing is caring, man. Share all the good stuff. Let's see.
I think the
I gotta start me a new page of notes. This is getting insane.
so I had to end the live on TikTok. I'm not TikTok, but on Instagram, it ended.
So was it work? Was it actually working?
Yeah, I got it to work.
Oh,
And once at first it wouldn't let me click the go live button, like it was some issues, but I figured out it wasn't me, so it was just glitching up because I just got a notice and it was like, hey, we're having trouble streaming to Instagram. This is an issue we're working on. So it wasn't me earlier, so it's, I guess it's intermittent.
yeah. Yeah, I pulled up. I've been sitting here. I know y'all brought up the Israelites and stuff like that. And I've been looking at different side by side comparisons of Hebrew Israelite versus Christian views on salvation and stuff. I hear about it a lot because of what pops talk about. So,
Yeah, he need to, I'm gonna have to straighten him out.
well, he ain't gonna come on here anyway.
Nah, he ain't gonna come over here. Nah,
No.
he done lost his mind. Uh, Here we go. Where is our
Talk about my dad like that, man.
I mean, the Bible talks about that it's gonna divide families.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we divided like that. Well, no, not like that.
Hold
That's
up.
not.
Where is our hold on. Uh, Let me
Benjamin, Levi, our God chosen people. Why does it say certain things like that?
where is oh, you know what? I am an idiot. This is the wrong email address. I'm trying to send this thing over to you right now, but I was on the wrong email. There we go. All right, there it is.
Thank
Attach
you for that.
documents.
Get down.
What format is the file then? I don't know if I'll be able to open it actually.
Excel.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I use Google Sheets. I don't think I have Excel downloaded, so I could try it.
It might open in Google Sheets. You could try it. So let me. No, that ain't the one. Let me find it and send it over. As a matter of fact, let me just do it this way, because this is difficult. I'll be trying to figure out where you saving stuff. There it is. But yeah, I fired it off. Yeah, my
Thank you for
my
that.
my plan was to, or my plan is to get that thing filled out and fully fleshed out, and I was gonna offer it to people for a fee in the future.
For a
I
fee.
need it for free. Don't get it to me now, so I ain't got
No,
to.
I got it. I got it for y'all for free. Y'all,
I hope
y'all
so.
was here. Y'all was here at the foundation of things, so
Hey man. Hey man.
I lay it down for free.
Wait,
I'm
let's
So
see
trying to.
here.
I'm trying to get somebody to jump in.
Yeah, nice one. I've got access to that, bro. Nice one.
were you able to open it?
Yeah, seems fine. I can at least read it anyway, so if it doesn't fully work, I can just copy it down.
So yeah, that's something I'm working on. It's ongoing, and it's like I said, it's building every day. I'm gonna take all the notes that I got today and research it and put it in some kind of coherent way. Um, and then ultimately, I'm gonna break it down into different arguments.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I've had exactly the same ideas, man. I've got a sheet on my
yeah,
side. You've got a little bit more on there. So.
yeah. So we're gonna flush it out, man. Let's see what's going on the interweb. So
I don't know if you might want to do this on yours as well. I've got a section for objections for each one of the examples, and then sort of steers me how to counter argue those objections.
yeah, I think some of them have objections, or at least one of those sheets I had started, and it was like arguments against the Trinity or something like that, or
Mm,
arguments against the divinity of Christ, one of them. And then
mm.
I was just gonna use it and start putting it there. But I think you're right, and putting it next to the verses or whatever, and see like what the arguments against it would be.
Yeah, because you got to know how to go off script in it, like when
So
they give their answer.
yeah, definitely, I got to get it all fleshed out. Um,
Who are you trying to bring up? Do you know, a friend?
Uh,
I'm about to start perusing TikTok and
I got a coworker.
Oh, great.
He basically want to jump in, and he want to tell why he believed the Trinity is true and what brought him to that belief.
oh, he believes in it.
Yeah.
Is this the one you talk about?
Huh?
This the one you told me about?
Oh yeah.
All right, well, I'm okay with that. I want to peruse TikTok to see if I can find what the people doing.
throw us all in somebody live. I just listen pretty much. Are you still live on TikTok?
Yeah. Yeah.
I keep jumping back and forth to everything, just checking everything. Trying to do my job, man.
I said it was
Hard work.
2 messages. I didn't see these messages. I didn't see any requests up though. That's what I wanted to see.
Dang. Okay, there you go.
I'm looking at
Yeah, I just go back and forth with everything.
that's who is I'm just trying to go through here, see what the people got on here. What is on my I don't know what's on this For You page. I don't know what this mess is.
It's just whatever. Basically, whatever you create your algorithm, you create your own algorithm.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the mess is they got recommended for me. That's what I'm saying. It's nonsense.
And what you be searching up, man.
So
Step to the back and play the piano, right?
you ain't gonna play no piano.
I got a good song.
You ain't playing no piano.
I got a good song. What you talking about?
But yeah, I'm looking for somebody. I'm trying to see. There were a lot of big.
Are you trying to bait somebody?
No. If I find something decent, I might jump in it and see. But
yeah.
Oh, you figured that out?
No, this person don't. They don't let the people jump in. Christian live stream is going.
Let me see.
I don't want to debate global chaos. This man be debating anybody on anything.
It won't let me click on this the right way. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you know what? And that's also why Fearless is live right now.
Yeah.
I didn't know Fearless went live at this time.
Yeah, he seems to be on all the time.
I mean, yeah, you said Fearless is live all the time?
It seems to be these days. Yeah, him and God Logic are on nearly every day, I think.
I know God Logic is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah.
Fearless may be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Yeah.
I know they kind of offset each other a little bit.
Mm.
They got a monopoly on the market. All the moot manoons go over there, as God Logic say. I need to stop saying it. I don't even know what it means, and I was raised different than that. Like if you don't know what it means, that could be like super offensive, and I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just picked up on him saying it, and I've been saying it all the time now. And this channel is true. This channel is going live. Who is this? Atachi. I've heard her a couple times, and I don't really like her standpoints.
What's her standpoint?
I mean, she's a Muslim, but I don't like the way she.
That sounded terrible. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, it's not.
Muslim.
I don't like her arguments that she makes.
I know you mean well.
It's I mean, she controls her channel, so she just controls the argument. It's like she doesn't allow an argument. She just kind of bullies her way through it.
Yeah.
And these people who going up against her shouldn't be going up against her. I'm not. She's knowledgeable, so if you don't know what you're talking about, you shouldn't be in there doing that. And she be making these people look like fools. I think I went in there one day, and the topic that she was giving, it was pretty easy. But the Christians who were all on stage just, whew, it wasn't a good showing.
Go get it in.
It wasn't a good showing. But nah, I wasn't going to. It's too early for me to try to jump in these big channels.
Why you say that?
Um, honestly, a bunch of these people who debate and stuff like that, I wouldn't say I'm on the level that they're on to be on the stage that they're at to debate at that level.
Mm-hmm.
So not only is it a knowledge thing, but it's also a skill thing too. Like you have to know how to debate, you know how to set people up in traps and all of that. I'm not skilled enough in that area. I'm not too worried about my knowledge. I think I can hold my own when it comes to defending Christianity. Can I avoid every trap that someone poses? Probably not. Can I entrap? Some people I probably wouldn't get it every time, especially someone who's really skilled. So I want to get more experience before I start going up
And
against these like bigger
the
challenges.
best
People
experience
who,
is,
well,
what you
these
say
people
now.
who debate for a living, I want more experience before I go up and do that. And then I've tried to get up on some of these pages and they wouldn't let me up. Maybe I should just be silent in the comments before I try to go up.
Right. It's probably why they don't want to debate. They see what you're saying in the comments, and it's like, nah, we gonna let
So I know there's at least two channels I went on. I won't name the channels, but they kicked me more than once. They won't let me up there.
Nah, man, put it out there. Let the world know.
So I'll get there. I ain't worried about it.
This the beginning.
I want to get
This
there.
what the fourth. This the fourth one. Fourth stream. Is it the fourth? Yeah, it should.
It's just gonna take a little time, but I'll be ready. I also I joined like a streaming agency on TikTok too.
I don't know.
So
Oh,
I have no idea what that is.
it's people who partner with like TikTok so they promote creators and all of that stuff. They push your content out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
I'm not really big with like using social media and stuff. Well, I mean, as far as like creating content and stuff like that, nah. Now, I had a couple viral moments on TikTok. That was about it.
apparently, what ended up happening is I don't know. Somehow I got into a trial live or something like that. I didn't know that I was doing it. And that last live we did with APK, they was like that. They took that as my trial live, and so the company reviewed that, and they was like, "Oh yeah, we want to send you an invitation to our company or whatever, our agency."
Oh, that's good.
And I was like,
what do
"Cool."
they get out of it?
What'd you say?
What's in it for them?
So if you monetize, their goal is to push the content out there to get the site or the page monetized, and then they take a percentage of it. And it's so TikTok, how it works on TikTok at least. TikTok takes 65% of any like monetization that you do on there.
Wow.
65.
No, I didn't.
So all streamers, the max you can get is 35%, right? Now you can get donations and all that stuff is different. But if you go through like their monetization program, they get 65%, you get 35. And so what the agency do is they get a piece of that 65%. So no matter what, I still get the 35 that I would get.
That's crazy,
So
that, because I've heard that TikTok is the best app for making money on. So if the best app is only 35%, that's crazy.
yeah, it's so that I mean that's a huge percentage, but with the streaming agency, so they have what's in it for them. They promote the company. It was like, yeah, we can get you monetized, we can get you views out there, then we can make money. And you're the one doing all the work, and we're just making money off you.
And these agencies are sort of subsidiaries of TikTok, or these are like independent groups.
I don't know. I don't know how you did. You say how many agencies are there?
No, no, I'm asking if they're working officially for TikTok or not.
Oh no, I don't think they work for TikTok, and I don't know if there's agencies working for TikTok. I just
Yeah.
know that this is an industry and that I just learned about. So
Yeah, I'd just be cautious about that, bro, because it sounds to me like when I used to use Instagram and you would get these messages like, when you first post basically saying, "Oh, we're this and that business, we'd like to work with you," and stuff, and it's always a bit shady. I always get a bit suspicious when people are sort of putting their hand out there to you when you've got no followers or anything yet. Do you know what I mean? It sounds a bit too good to be true. But I don't
yeah,
know how it works.
yeah, I looked into it and I was because I had that same suspicion, and turns out like I didn't have to enter any information in. I didn't have to do anything like that. All I had to do was
Uh,
I think it was like once I accepted the invitation, it was like, hey, they can now reach out to you during your lives. And that was it. That's what TikTok
right.
said. But I didn't have to give them any like account information, no weird stuff like that. So
Yeah, I suppose my only other concern would be as to how far they represent you, and then you sort of represent them, and then who is it that you're representing, sort of things. You know what I mean?
yeah. And then I'm not locked into it. It was like if I want to leave, I just got to give a notice and then I'll leave. And then I got to wait
Hmm.
60 days before I sign with somebody else.
All right.
That's
Well,
TikTok's
that's a
policy.
whole new world for me.
So, and then what made it more legit to me, it wasn't like it wasn't like an inbox from a company itself. Like TikTok sent me notifications and stuff, and it was like an agency wants to reach out to you. So it was like TikTok
All
was mediating.
right. Right. Okay. Yeah. So.
So and TikTok is incentivized to do it too, because these agencies like, hey, can you reach out to this creator or whatever, because we want to put them on a contract. And TikTok is like, sure, because if you can get them profitable, that means I can make profit. So that's how it is.
Sound like
So both
every company I ever worked with.
like TikTok, like these strip, what I'm getting at least from the research I've done in the last day or two, like they want to help you, you know, go viral. They want to make all the money they can. What is this? Oh Lord, she's in the Bible. That lady's in the Bible. Oh man, she upsets me. She's live on. No, she's not live on YouTube. I can't see anything going on YouTube. Yeah, I can't. It's nothing big there. Oh man, Orthodox Muslim Christianity can't be trusted. He just says a lot of big words to try to make himself sound smart to me. But I think everyone they go in with the same arguments. Yeah, I don't see any good lives or anything like that.
I
Um,
liked God Logic's new argument that he's running.
what was that?
God Logic, he's running a new argument, or he was the other day. I like that argument. I don't know if you heard it. It was like the corrupted scriptures question, very short and sweet kind of thing.
I need to check it out. Let me go look what he had going.
Yeah, it was him and Life.
He's
So
putting
basically,
life on.
yeah. I don't know much about the guy. I get the impression he was sort of doing the same thing and then stopped. That sort of got brought up on the stream with them too. And then he makes his own videos, but it's a different format now. He doesn't do
I
the streaming.
I get the impression that they're friends, and Life has been kind of being his moderator behind the scenes, but he's just been picking up on these discussions over a while, and now he can hold a debate
Yeah, well,
himself.
I think they met on another site, and I always forget the name of this site. But I think it was one of those sites that sort of matches you up to random people. One-on-one style, like the Omegle style type thing. But yeah, I think they
Mm.
met there. But again, I always forget the name of that website. But they mentioned it a couple of times. It's still running. I did check. It's still running.
Where are my subscriptions? Oh, there we go. And then, yeah, I wish now they're streaming at 1 p.m. tomorrow. I'm not gonna do that.
But yeah, the argument it's so simple but effective. You basically ask the question. It's like a Muslim argument. So you ask, would you believe in a religion with corrupted scriptures?
Oh
And
yeah, I've seen that one a bunch of times.
you'd think that they know what's going to happen, but they don't seem to know from that first question what's going to happen. So they say yeah, they say no, and then you say, were the Injil, Torah, and Gospel, um, well, are they Islamic scriptures? Yes. Are they corrupted? Yes. Okay, so three-quarters of Islamic scriptures are corrupted. And you said you wouldn't believe in a religion with corrupted scriptures, so.
Yeah, I've
So
seen it.
you don't even have to defend Christianity in the argument. That's the beauty of it,
Yeah, you
really.
just have to show. Yeah, they don't. I've seen that one a couple times. I don't understand how they do that either.
Yeah, it gets them stuck pretty fast.
I wanted to open my bag of chips without.
Making all they know. I know people been like, man, this man been sitting back there eating crackers. I sure eating peanut butter crackers. That's all right. Nothing wrong with a little.
I'm just hanging out, seeing if we can get somebody to come up.
I
I'm
tried
just
to get
having a
him.
discussion.
He said he was gonna join, but I guess not. It's all right. That's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Move this around. I didn't know I can move that around.
But that
Well,
was
make sure it's subscribed.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do some research and see what's like peak hours. Because APK said that he was like, it's pretty early in the morning here. I should have asked him where he was because I didn't know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I should have asked him where he was.
It's a good time for you guys in the States, though, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like people are home from work and stuff now.
Yeah. Pretty much it's 6 o'clock. Well, where I'm at anyway.
Mm. They're doing a post-debate review of that debate that I was talking about. But yeah, I'm gonna break that one down. I'm gonna add it to my tool bag. There was a lot of good arguments in there. I don't know about the ancient of days thing, but there's a lot of other good arguments in there. It's loud.
Mm.
No, you want from me?
Let's see.
What's this? What's this about? Mm,
I mean,
how do you go to the next thing? Like, I don't want to enter that.
I'm gonna grab some cheesecake. I'll be right back. You've inspired me.
All right.
Friday through Sunday can also free time.
Mm.
One of these you got to do. One day you got to do a little pop up on the weekend.
You talking about do a stream on a weekend?
Yeah,
I'm down. I thought you wouldn't be down.
I am. Just not every weekend. It depends on the time. The kids got games and all that stuff.
You're a dad. Ah.
Yeah, man. Carter got a game tomorrow. Jordan got a game tomorrow. They game at the same time tomorrow. So I coach one team, so I can't even see the other one. And then Jocelyn plays Saturday morning. So
Now, how did she get this topic under gaming? That is not gaming. Maybe that's what I should do. I don't even know what this is about.
What is that? Oh, okay, there you go.
I had a I guess what I can do right now, I can mess around with old TikTok, see what's going on there. I don't even remember what I did last time to get the those multiple member screens up. I don't know what I did.
Yeah, just come back and forth. I jump from TikTok to YouTube.
I've been looking. I've been trying to figure it out. Don't come on making all that noise. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Lord, it did it.
I'm interested in that. Let me see.
I'm trying to.
Maximize.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Who is this?
There you go.
No, I don't know that person. Oh, I'm trying to see. Yeah. Let's take a gander. I want to see something. How did you end up getting that? What's this? Oh,
Getting what?
I guess.
What are you talking about? How I end up getting what?
Sorry, I connect and turn. I guess. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, wait. Oh, that's how it looks. And then I go here. Oh. I guess people can come up. I just didn't know how it worked.
Yeah, it's just a little button right next to the comment section.
Oh, you figured out what I was doing.
Yeah.
I was trying to see how it all worked. I didn't know what I'm doing. I'm
So I can send
Stupid.
Don't answer it. That's pointless.
I'm stupid.
Well, you see,
I just did it. So you ain't gotta do it.
no, I already did it.
Oh well.
Let me cancel my request.
Now what I'm trying to do is put that layout back on the screen that I had there last time, and
Like Superman.
save. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't get it. I tried. I'm gonna have to look at that. All right. Oh. Yeah, we just hanging out.
Yeah, man. What did they say? Shoot. Well, I can't say that. I can't say what I was about to say. That's not appropriate. It wasn't bad. It wasn't nothing like really like wild like that. It just
And put that out to the side like that. Maybe want to
shooting the breeze. Let's say it like that. Yeah, just shooting the breeze.
You know, I'm gonna do a what in the world? I'm gonna do
Was that the
scene.
It's the cup, man.
Yeah, you hear that?
I did it. I didn't move my cup.
I heard something. I heard something.
I don't know what you heard. It wasn't me.
Did you hit the mic or something like that?
Oh no, I did pick up my headphones. Did you hear this?
Oh yeah. And see, that's where you was putting the cup at last time too. That's why.
No, when I was putting it up here by the monitor.
Nah, man. You need to get
Let,
you a little
lying on me. Let God be true and let every man be a lie.
get you some mats or something like a giant damn, what the thing called? I can't even think of what it's called. One of them big mouse pads that cover the whole desk and where you can set it down softly.
Give me one that give me all the shortcuts for Excel so I can know how to Excel. But yeah, I was trying to add something here, and can I do it mid what you call? Let's see. Add text to scene. All right. Let me edit the text. What happens if I do this? I'm just sitting here playing around now. Let's see if they're gonna let me modify this. They ain't gonna let me do it. They don't want me to be great. They don't want me to be great. But yeah, man, I'm just look. So I gotta take all of those the stuff from the last conversation and chop it up and then release that stuff. They don't have emojis and nothing on here. All right. Oh, I could do it right here. Let me. Was that loud?
It seemed like everything you do is loud. I'm gonna have to open me a new page of notes. I've been getting a lot of good stuff. Now what I want to do is I want to.
It's just the mic sensitive. I don't know what you want from me.
Ooh, that's a lot of stuff.
All right, we gonna go with.
Oh no, I'm not about to print none of this stuff out. That's crazy. That's 80 pages of notes. Nah, I'm not printing that out. What I am gonna do is save it though. That way I can come back to it. There we go.
There we go.
What?
Yeah, let that hang out right there.
What you talking about?
I did a thing on TikTok.
Let's see what you did.
I did a thing on the TikTok. Man, that's got to be. I don't want to keep watching this weird stuff. To download a video in an archive, view this in the archive on Instagram. Yeah, I don't want to do that. All right.
I'm trying to go to it. I can't even see it. Oh, there you go. There.
It's essentially the same thing. I just made it say that.
Oh, but now when I'm looking at it, it's kind of covered up. To be honest with you,
How's it covered up?
because like as a viewer, when I look at that, it got options and stuff at the top of the screen.
Man, I'm looking at it on the screen. It's perfectly fine. But you know what? Just for you, I didn't know I could do what I just did. I'm sitting here editing this thing in real time.
Yeah, that's a little better. Got covered right up by a little ad. That's crazy. Nah, but it comes up and goes. You good right there.
Made it bigger. You said that's good?
Yeah.
I just centered it again. Yeah. Yeah. I should have did that in the beginning.
Right. You can see you're supposed to have all this stuff done before you go live.
But there's a title on it already. I don't know what you want from me.
This ain't the time to be doing all this. So you get it together.
Hold up. Let me see.
I don't got access to all of that stuff, so I can't help.
Nah, not TikTok. Ain't nothing you can do for me on TikTok. But let me do something. How much time we got left on this?
Mm-hmm. It's up to you. We had 217?
What?
Oh, how much time you got on what? You talking about TikTok?
The stream.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, man, it's just gotta get somebody in here. We gotta figure out a way to get more people in. I'm telling you, you might have to jump in some people's lives and talk and stuff like that. That way they follow, and then when it's time for you to go live, they jump in yours. That's just what it's gonna be.
Well, it'd have to be some kind of topic that I'm familiar with.
Of course. I'm gonna start jumping in people's lives and stuff like that. Like,
you about to jump in there?
Yeah, I'm telling. Hey, meet me on this channel right here. Here go the link. I'll see y'all in a bit.
Oh, we gonna see. We gonna see.
You gotta get out there.
I'm gonna do something.
Put that bait on the line. You gotta throw it.
Line reward 38. Surpass your highest league ever. I don't know what that means. So I've been seeing with the unseens.
What?
Hey, I'm gonna have to head on up out of here and go talk to a man about a horse and a little bit, man. I pee. When was the last time you heard that said?
Talking to mama, you know how mama say stuff like that. So yeah, it's
Now,
been
what's she saying that for?
because you can use it for a lot of different reasons. It's just like
I
saying
thought
going to
that was
the
only for
turtle.
males. I thought
Nah,
that was thought it was a dude thing, you know.
nah. You can say it like you can use it in the same sense of how they used to tell us to go in to see the turtle take the water. You can use it in the same sense as that.
No, you just out here making stuff up.
What? You ain't never? What you talking about? You don't remember that phrase? I say it to my kids all the time when they ask, "Where you going?" See the turtle take the water. And I really used to believe that was a thing growing up. That's crazy. And then,
I don't know why you believe that.
cause I was like 5. What? Do you, excuse me for
Ain't
having an
no,
imagination.
there's no live streams that I follow live, and my For You page got something to do with a scooter on it. I don't know what's going on. I don't even ride scooters. I ain't never looked up a scooter.
I wouldn't mind if somebody bought. I wouldn't go buy it, but if somebody bought one for me, I'd ride.
Man,
Let's see. Yeah, he said he wasn't gonna be able to make it on. Okay,
I'm trying to
I
see.
thought he was gonna get in there.
He ain't gonna do it.
Nah, he said he ain't gonna be able to. It's all good.
I wasn't holding my breath. I wasn't holding my breath. I was seen with the unseen. All right.
Shannon just finished her fast. The first thing she went to do was go to KFC.
Why though?
It's crazy.
I'm sitting here. All right, whatever. We'll see. We'll see what pop off.
Yeah, I'm telling you what you're going to have to do. You gonna have to stick your name out there.
That's fine. I get out there. I'll be prepared. You know, head
That's
dive
all.
out there.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
I don't. I also have to figure out like how does that work?
Mm. So
Like mic input and all of that other kind of stuff. I don't know how it would work.
I want to start a podcast myself.
I'd have to like. You should do it. I support. I come through.
I don't want to say the name of it because I don't want nobody to steal my idea. But I got an idea. But like what I want to do is just honestly is like realistic. I mean, not. I ain't gonna say it's realistic. I can't explain. I can't explain it on here. I don't know
That's
about
fine.
the idea.
We can talk about it. We can talk about it. I'm trying to see
I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
what you getting inspired by,
Cause you're not really. You know what? You know.
babe. There's a package got delivered. It's a play mat.
For you to jump on, like as how about to say, as long as I know you, I know you your whole life.
Yeah.
But like you never really been like big with social media, and for you to come out with this and stuff like that, it's inspiring.
It's different. It's definitely different for me. It's outside my comfort zone, and I'm trying to get to a place where I am comfortable doing it. But it's
Right.
outside my comfort zone. You
Yeah,
know,
I know it.
typically I don't mess with people like that.
I know it, and that's what I was talking to. I was talking to somebody about that earlier, because they asked me. They found out about it. It was like, "Why you never told? Why you didn't tell us you was doing that?" I was like, "It's not that I'm doing it. That's his. I'm just in the mix, and I'm learning as well." So, and I was like, which is crazy because he really don't do people like that. So,
You
so
ain't lying, brother. You
uh,
ain't lying. But yeah, I'm trying to come out my shell and do it. Oh. You heard that?
what's that?
You heard that?
What, the
Yeah.
door?
No, you did hear it.
That ain't the first time I heard it.
Mm.
I heard it go off early.
I must have been paying attention.
Yeah, I heard it. That ain't the first time. But yeah, I'm inspired by that, man. But you know, I definitely can't. I'd rather be here in this sense to learn and stuff like that, and join you with this. And then if I do something like that, it'll be more like, I can't explain. I can't explain. We'll talk about it.
All right, fine. Well, call me hamburger helper. I help.
Yeah, nah, it's really just.
Oh,
Mm, I
just
don't know.
gotta. And then it's all like we're starting out, especially for me. Like, because I really didn't have a social media presence. So this is all new territory for me. Trying
Right.
to build a base, trying to build a community that will, watch it, want to come out and engage. It's all new. And I'm putting a lot of time and effort into it.
Yeah.
Like all between all the like reading and breaking down videos and then trying to make videos and then it's a lot. But to be honest with you, I'm enjoying it though.
Nah, that's good though. That's the main point of it.
I'm gonna break through eventually.
Alright, one step at a time.
You know what? The Sam Shamoon debate is in the suggestions off of your live stream for me, so I'm going to take that as a sign and open that up so I can watch it tomorrow.
Look at that. I must have said it enough where the algorithm picked it up.
Right, the feds was watching. The feds was listening.
I don't know. I think it's been there since I clicked on it.
Stealing my For You page is a dude on this scooter. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm like, man, I don't care nothing about this scooter. Where is it? I don't know which one is which. Not that one. Look at this.
He trying to sell it or what?
I don't know. I'm not listening. It's just right there. I haven't clicked on that live yet, but that's going on my For You page for some reason. Don't know why.
Nice little school.
Don't get it. I don't even like scooters.
All right.
You
Depending
know
on
what, as well, that preview probably counts as watching it.
You're right. Probably leaving it there does kind of. I'm gonna get up off here.
probably
I
does.
can't.
You know what?
But I was trying to see what was out there, what was going on. And so that's it. Ain't nothing really nothing jumping out there. I guess this just not gonna go through. Which I don't understand.
Have you ever heard of vet ticks?
Who?
Vet ticks.
Uh-uh.
I have to send it to you.
Nah.
It's like
That's a mystery for me.
it's like a site for like veterans and stuff like that to or active duty or whatever to get like free tickets to show.
Oh, I've heard of that. I've heard of it. I've heard of it. Yeah. Oh, am I still sharing my screen? Nah, but it's not on stage, but I'm still sharing it. Let me stop. Who?
You not have any questions prepared, Dino?
No, I usually do. You know what? I actually had. You know what? That's fine. Let me go back. I had to go all the way back down. Let me see.
All eyes on Iran.
I got like 80 pages of notes, so I got to go through it.
Really?
Yeah, like I was about to print them out because what I was gonna do is kind of like try to organize it, I guess. But I'd rather do it on the computer. I'm not about to print 80
I
pages.
don't think that's gonna work.
I'd be out of ink.
I tried. You know, I get my I got my printer, my ink cartridge, and my paper from the office.
Why you saying it on here? They got you stealing. They got you.
No, they don't. They ain't got it.
That's crazy.
Nah, so look, I ain't
How
gonna
you
hold you.
telling on yourself like
I ain't
that?
gonna hold. Look, my printer. They were like, we were clearing out a Connex box, and they was like, "Hey, everything in here need to go," and they was just like, "So just go in there and you can pick something." I went in there and it was a whole printer in a box. I was like, "I'm taking that to the house."
I would have did the same thing. See, my questions was
It ain't still when they told you to let it go.
No.
Let it go. Let it go.
I
All right.
really would like
Oh, something happened here.
a Hebrew Israelite to come in because most of the questions that I put down is something that I would like want to ask them. And then because I did my own research and my own readings and stuff like that.
Oh, you wanna debate one of them?
Nah, I don't want to debate. I just want to ask a question.
I'm gonna let whenever we start getting traction like that, I'm gonna let Raz cook somebody.
Yeah, I definitely want to know what the Hebrew Israelites think of me because I'll just say I'm not the same color as you guys.
Doggone Hebrew Israelites, man. I mean, I'm just saying blatantly, like they're racist. Like they are.
I mean,
It seems that way. It seems that
No,
way.
it's not seems like they are.
Yeah, they are.
It's
I,
100%.
I got a pretty thick skin though, you know.
And they don't look at it as racism. They just say that, you know, God made it that way, so they're superior. Now that don't mean that they have to go and oppress other people and do all of that, but I'm like, that's still racism.
Well, it's a foot in the door of oppression, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, so
Mm.
now I've seen some aggressive ones, but for the most part, the ones who engage in debates and stuff like that, they're pretty mild. But just like with with any religious sect group, whatever it is, there are extremists
See,
who
every time I said a question, it always
do wild things.
get answered. And
kind of why I don't watch their content as much, because it's just a little too much for me, the way in which they conduct themselves.
Who, the Hebrew Israelites?
Yeah, it's a bit too much of a show for me a lot
It
of the
is.
time. You know, when they have the other guy reading the verses for them, and they keep saying, "And what? And what?"
Yeah,
I don't know.
I yeah. It's all like an intimidation tactic, and they reading it, and it to me, it's to kind of keep people from digging too deep. But
Yeah.
there are the ones out there who actually do the research into what they believe, and they're knowledgeable, and they just it's twisted, but they're knowledgeable.
I do got a question. I do got one question.
I'm trying to see something happened to the video on TikTok.
What would you say? Well, no,
Florida
no.
Everglades.
How what would you say? Let me see. Could you be a Christian and not accept the Trinity? Could
No.
you still? Okay. So what if it's like a Christian and basically that's the answer to this. So what
So
if they
you
struggling
define
to accept the Trinity?
to answer your question, you have to define what a Christian is,
Okay.
right? So what do you have to confess to be a Christian?
That was for me to answer.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, well, I guess it's
What's the first thing you got to confess? I mean, it's in the first thing. The one, you have to confess that Jesus is your Lord and Savior,
yeah.
right? So if He is Lord, and then that means you believe that His teachings are true, and He prayed to the Father, so He's already given you two distinct persons right there. Then He said that He will send the Holy Spirit. That's another distinct person right there. So that is the Trinity. So if you don't believe in the Trinity, then you believe in another God or false God that wasn't revealed in the Bible. So the Jesus that you may believe is not the Jesus who's in the Bible.
Mm.
So that's the thing. Everyone thinks that they believe in, not everyone, of course, but they believe in a God, but in actuality, it's just a God that they created in their mind, or they misunderstood some of the text or something along those lines. And that is a false deity. That's a false image. So they have created an idol that they worship. And so that idea of God in their head has become their God instead of the God that's in the text. And then they use that idea that they have constructed in their head as the basis of their faith. And then they go and then reject what they read in the Bible because they have fixated on this idea that they have created. So no, it's not possible. You aren't a Christian.
So I'm trying to find it. Okay. Testament. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Because if that's the case, there are a lot of sects out there that call themselves Christians, but they're not. For instance, Jehovah's Witnesses call themselves Christian, but they don't. They think Jesus is the Archangel Michael.
Yeah.
Mormons call themselves Christians, and they don't believe anything close to the Christian faith. Like, they believe that the Father was a man who ascended into godhood, and that Jesus is a lesser God that hasn't ascended to the level of the Father, and that we are also capable of becoming gods. We just have to go through the process. And that's nowhere in the Bible. So, but they call themselves Christian, but it's a demonic doctrine.
So does it come down to basically like, would you call Christians like the Hebrews? Because you know how pops always say, like, if you're not with this religion, you basically you doomed.
You what?
So
Say
it's
it again.
basically it's Christianity or basically damnation.
It is. The Bible is clear on that. There is no, like God says very clearly that he hates people who are lukewarm. You're better off being cold than you are being lukewarm. So there is no gray area.
Right.
God is clear when he says you are either with him or you're against him. You're
Mhm.
either a follower of his or you're in the hands of the devil. That's it. There is no in between. No matter what you believe, what we think, that's it. And so, um, based on what the Bible says, if you don't believe the teachings that are in the Bible, if you don't follow Jesus, if you don't think that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, then
Mhm.
you, then you're against it. Then you're in the hands of the devil. So then you're based on what the Bible says, you're damned,
Yeah.
and it's as simple as that. So, and that's the problem today. A lot of people don't want to hear it that way. They want to be coddled. They want to be able to live whatever life they live and then be able to still get salvation. They hear that God is a loving God, and then it goes like, how if he's a loving God, he should be able to forgive me for whatever I do. And I'm like,
No, I don't work like that.
God is a loving God, but he's also a just God, right? So he is all loving and he's all just too. So he can't just forgive your sins that way. Like there has to be like some punishment for your sin. That justice has to be served, and he does that. And he loves you enough to allow you to make your own choice. Where if you choose to live a life apart from him, you choose to want to be away from him, then he will allow you to do that. Now it pains him because he wants all of his creation to be with him. He wants all of us to be with him in paradise. But if we choose to be away from him, he's given us free will, and he loves us enough to make our own decision that we will choose eternity without him.
Yeah.
So
All the questions I had. The other questions I got is for me to kind of like for me to answer pretty much. But I already did with the research. And then it brings up a lot of questions for like Hebrew Israelites and stuff like that. I really would want to hear that a conversation between you and a Hebrew Israelite. No matter what the topic is, I'm curious.
yeah, mostly what you're gonna see is they're gonna talk about the Most High God.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're gonna talk about. They're gonna go, the Father is the Most High, and then you're gonna get Jesus is a creature. He was created. He's not eternal. So those are their main 2 points. And then I guess the third thing would be, salvation is only for the Hebrew Israelites,
Yeah.
and so that's all Black people, Hispanic people, and that's it.
In some parts of the Asians. I know.
So
I know. I for a while I was going down that rabbit hole for a while.
yeah,
Uh,
and here's what I say about it. If a Hebrew Israelite sees this later and wants to say something, then they can come talk to me about it. But to me, Hebrew Israelite, it's a movement that started in the United States, and it is a result of what happened with slavery in this country. Like
mhm.
Black people here are just hurt, and this is a doctrine that the devil has used to manipulate those hurt feelings and those resentful hearts and those hardened hearts and those closed off hearts, and he's using it against them into having them walk away from Christ. That's honestly what it is.
Do you believe some of the Hebrew Israelites are kind of like what's the word I want to listen to, like radical, what's it called, radicals?
The Yeah, I mean, I said that earlier. There are some that are radical, or you want to say they're extremist groups. There are some like that, but that's in any religious group. But
Yeah.
it isn't in Now I'm gonna piss off another religious group. It isn't in their scriptures to be as violent as it is in Islam. Like their book tells them to kill us. It tells them to prosecute us. It tells them to actually like kill the infidel and all that. That is in the Quran. Now there are a lot of Muslims who don't subscribe to that and won't do it, but then there are the ones out there who actually do subscribe to that stuff. And they do it in the name of Allah because it's in the Quran.
So basically that's the same thing like what I just asked you is either like how I asked you about could you be Christian if you don't accept the Trinity? Okay, so could you call yourself a Muslim if you don't do what the Quran tell you to do?
Um there I forget how many it is. I'm blanking on it. It's late in the day. But they're like, let me look before I misspeak. Hold on. So there are 5 pillars of Islam, and so you essentially have to follow those things to be a Muslim. Now they'll try to summarize it down to if you submit to the one true God, then you're a Muslim,
Mhm.
and that's an oversimplification because then you got to start digging into who is the one true God. Like if I say that I submit to my desk, I recognize that my desk is the one true God. Am I submitting to Allah? And they go, no, that's not Allah. And they're like, okay, define Allah. And they go, well, it's how he revealed himself in the Quran. Oh, okay. So Allah is the God that's revealed in the Quran. And then they go, yes. So in order to be a Muslim, I have to submit to that God, not just any God. And they go, yes. And then okay. Then you go from there, you can start to kind of break down what it takes to be a Muslim. But all in all, yeah, you have to believe in the God of the Quran and in the all the other pillars of Islam, and then that's what makes you a Muslim.
Mm. Okay. I know that dog down there tearing some stuff up. My mascot. Hold on. Let me do this way.
The next time we do this, I'm gonna try some things. I'm gonna try some things.
You gonna try what?
Hmm.
You gonna try what? Why won't this work?
I'd tell you. Well, I'm gonna try some things. I'm gonna try to get more people in here.
Oh yeah. Hey man, trials and tribulations.
Mm. And then, I probably will start jumping into people's lives stuff. I've been doing that anyway, but oh, we'll see how it goes. Hey,
What?
slamming doors.
Window open.
You slammed the window?
No, the window is open, so you know how the door slam on its own.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I had to get the mascot, man.
Wheezy. But yeah, those were some good questions. Those were some good questions. You you'll see once this gets going and all that. Once we have conversations, and you'll just be like, "What are y'all talking about?" Like Raz knows. Raz, like we watch this stuff all the time, and dude, it's like a washing machine, man. It's the same thing over and over and over again.
No. Yeah, I gotta
Like
get
I, like I know you have seen these arguments before. Why come up on the stage and try to do this same argument?
Yeah, well, the thing that confuses me is surely the guests that pop up like halfway through, they've already been watching the stream. But
Yeah,
it always seems like they've not heard any of it.
yeah. It's you'll have a 3 hour stream. It's the same topic, and you had like 6 people come up before you, and they made the same argument, and then you come up with the exact same argument like you didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me think they're not actually on there to learn, but they're just waiting so they can speak.
If it was me, I would have been like, "Oh, okay. Nah, that was my argument right there. You can go ahead and drop me. You can go ahead and drop me. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be like APK. I'm gonna get my get back." Now, when I put that topic up there, that's gonna be funny because I want to see APK try to come in.
What topic?
Whenever he wants me to do a Islam topic, and I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna do one eventually.
No.
I'm gonna do it because he said he's pretty confident in his own religion.
I mean, I hope so.
Well, the issue there is his religion confirms the Bible. And now he sees all of these things in the Bible that he can't talk his way out of. He's like, okay, yeah, that you're right. It does say that. If he's admitting that, when he goes into his own book and finds out that it confirms that book, he's gonna have a major issue to deal with. And it's called the Islamic Dilemma.
Sound like he coming home. Come on, man.
If he can continue to be honest like he is, then he will walk away from Islam. But we'll see. What'd you say, Raz?
I'm just wondering what type of dog that is.
Who said what type of what?
What type of dog?
Oh, a Shorkie, Shih Tzu, and a Yorkie.
Right. Yeah, I thought it might have been a cross. Yeah, but
yeah,
looks like a Shih Tzu. A little bit different. I don't know if you get black Shih Tzus without another breed.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the mix. And I got a German Shepherd too. He don't move much.
Go ahead and request up.
Yeah, he don't really move that much. He just
go ahead and request.
I don't know. He just sit there. He pretty old.
See what you got.
He don't move around much. So I had to get another dog for the kids, so they got a dog that can run around and play with them.
Man, I'm just looking at this person in TikTok. I'm trying to see if they're gonna request up.
What they say?
Well, they ain't saying nothing. I'm just trying to see if they're gonna request up.
Yeah, I'm going to it.
They're probably not. They left. Gone out of there. You shouldn't have said you were gonna go see. Yeah, we'll see. I'm definitely gonna try some stuff next time. I got some idea. Oh, there you go. I see you.
I'm just checking it out. I'm peeping the scene, man. Hey, where you going? Back up. Get over here.
But
no, yeah, man, you gotta jump out there and put your stuff out there.
It takes time. It takes time.
I'll take some of the videos that you got, and like some people that do the debates and stuff like that, I send them videos to them right through their DM. What? Why not?
Nah, but I don't know. I'm gonna figure some stuff out. It's gonna take some time. Even if it'll take some time. It'll get there though. I'm not too concerned about it right now. It ain't even been that long. This is what, stream number 4?
Been a week.
Yeah.
It's only been a week. Pretty much.
This the second week. So I'm not concerned at all. I expect this to take a while to build up. And there you go. I'm trusting in the Lord on this one because I feel like He the one called me to this path, so I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna stick with it.
Oh yeah, me too.
Cause like I told you earlier, it's definitely outside my comfort zone.
Yeah, it is. I
Me no do this.
I know. I already know.
Yeah, that's something you don't know about me, Raz. I'm a very private person. Like I don't usually engage with people if I don't have to. So this being on here, being on live, being vulnerable, letting people see me, um, is not in my character. My family is
Well,
actually pretty shocked that I'm doing this.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're all pretty shocked.
Well, I mean, for like the past year or two, if I'm going off like maybe like the past 2 years, yeah, then I know I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. But going off of me knowing you for your entire life, well, my entire life because you're older. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, uh,
you went around for my entire life.
close enough.
Before Dino was born, I am.
Nah. We're gonna clip that out right there. We're gonna edit.
What is the truth?
Nah, barely. That's okay. You just that's all right.
But yeah, it's gonna work out. So I'm not too concerned about it. I'm just gonna stay the course. I continue to let the Lord guide my steps, and it'll be what it is.
Yeah.
So, like I
Yeah.
said, my goal is if I can doing this, and if there's one person, and I don't, it could be 10 years from now. There's one person on this channel was like, I found Jesus because of you, or if they do it live on the channel, I'll be ecstatic.
APK.
It might happen. APK might convert, and then he might even join up and debate other people because he enjoys it. Because man, let me show y'all something.
I'm gonna give him.
Let me show y'all something. Because AP he does like it.
I didn't know that would be like that. That's crazy.
That was applause.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You caught me off guard. I didn't know what that was. I thought I broke something.
Mic static.
All right. Where is this at? Where is let me maximize this because I can't see it this way.
I'm wondering if the normal videos might be the best way to grow your channel early on. Have you got any more?
I'm gonna keep those coming. It's just that the normal videos they take so long to make. And I'm still keep doing them. And the goal was keep doing those, do the live streams. I may get 1 or 2 people up every blue moon, but from that I can make other videos and shorts and put that up. Like from that conversation with APK Tuesday, I think I already have like 3 or 4 videos in the works.
Yeah, that's good because at least you'll have the benefit of being able to address individual people early on as well, like in that example.
Yeah.
That's going to be content that's useful specifically for him, I guess.
Yeah, so that's the goal. It's trying to get doing the lives to try to. This is just another way to grow quick content, But the other stuff is again, like I said, this is not my comfort zone, so it takes me to think of things to talk about, then come up with a creative idea to try to present it, and it takes a long time. And then the technology be fighting me sometimes too. So, or in other words, I don't be knowing what I'm doing. So, and I be trying to figure out the software. For the most part, I haven't figured it out. I can get through videos and stuff pretty quickly. The other thing I've been running into is like syncing audio with the video. So that's always challenging. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Hold up.
Do it, Patrick. Yeah.
I need to do that. So if I do something like that, then I can use that moment to kind of line up the audio.
Yeah. That was 259.25 as well, just so you know.
Yeah. 25. Yeah, I need to write
Or
that
there
down.
or thereabouts.
So yeah, I read up on it. It was like, yeah, just do something, some kind of event where you can use to center the audio, something like a clap or anything like that will work. And luckily I made some noise in the last stream and I was able to use that to center the video. I was like, oh, it does work. Oh yeah. I was gonna show y'all these like comments. Not so let me show you. Share screen. It's not a secret. So if y'all look at this, I'll try to zoom in on it. Scroll over. Like all of this over here, 67 comments, 53 comments. That's all APK.
Yeah.
That's all him. Like if I go to shorts, um like comments here, this is mostly APK right here. So he don't be messing around. He's into it.
That's crazy.
And now all of them are him, like I would say more like half. Because the other half is me replying.
I'm surprised he came up though. What,
He
man?
said he was. He said he was gonna come up. He's an honest person, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And so he even came up and apologized. He said, "I'm sorry, I'm late. You told me 6 o'clock, and I was not here at 6."
Sounds like
Because he asked me in the comments, he was like, "What time are you gonna start it?" And I said 6 p.m. And he was like, "I'll be there." I was like, "Bet, we'll see. We'll see how you do."
Man, you better say
Because just like how I went yesterday, I be cooking them in them comments. Cooking them in the comments.
that wasn't yesterday.
Huh?
That was not yesterday.
Well, whatever. You know what I meant. Yes, the stream. Yes, the stream. But
this man here biting crap.
so
Just go outside, man.
yeah, but it's clear. Like when he was arguing with me, it was like you are just giving me arguments you've heard. You haven't researched these things yourself. He was giving me Chat GPT arguments too.
Oh no.
Bad way to go. I don't think people understand that Chat GPT, the people who own Chat GPT, don't want to get lawsuits. So it's really hard for you. Like you can't put into Chat GPT and go debunk Islam. Like it's not gonna try to give you good answers on that. It's not gonna do it. It's gonna if you do anything to try to disrespect different religions and all of that, it tell you that no, I'm not allowed to do that. So then it's also pulling from random internet sources. So if people are posting things on the internet that aren't true, it's pulling that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
So you have to vet Chat GPT, but they just think that it's vetted already.
Yeah, I tried testing it out for myself. I thought it might be good debate practice, but I soon found out that it wasn't going to be very useful. The thing kind of just crumbles under scrutiny, and it's just not the same as speaking to a real person. But
No,
it was very easy to have it concede all of its points very quickly. So um,
yeah,
you know,
it does concede. It's a machine, and it's just like once I'm stuck, and it shuts down. And then but there are ways to use it. Like I do use it to like organize my videos if I want to do a script or something, it'll set it up, or give me a couple ideas. I use it to um help me with those, like the Excel documents I got going, because I also got another one. It's like debunking Islam. I'm gonna build one for each like major opposing faith or something like that. And so it does help. It is a good assistant, but you have to tell it exactly what to do. If you're trying to get it to tell you what's true or false, it's not a good tool.
Nah. I use it for certain things, but the hell? Was that a sneeze or a cough?
So, oh, oh man, all right. Well, I think I'm gonna call this one. It don't look like we're gonna get anyone to come up today, and we will try again next week. Now I made this a 4-day weekend for me, so I got a long weekend, so I may do an impromptu stream.
Would be nice.
It is nice.
Would be nice.
Do you sound like you hating over there? It is nice.
Hey man, I did my time. I did my time.
It
I
is
missed them.
nice.
I missed them 4 days though. I will say that, because they don't. I'm at work. It's over with.
But yeah, if I do an impromptu stream, yeah, I'll let both of y'all know before I do it, or yeah,
all right.
I try to the best of my ability.
All right.
So
Come on, man.
I'll probably hit the bell on your channel anyway. Hopefully
you
that
said
will.
what?
I'll probably hit the bell on your channel anyway.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, I might do something this weekend because it's a long weekend. So, and then I'm gonna try to figure out, try to take Dino's advice. I'm gonna try to figure out how to do this while jumping into someone else's thing and then getting the audio to come through. I think I just have to share the screen and I can share the audio. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Or
But yeah,
jumping into other people's streams and stuff like that, and just let's just putting your name out there. Now people see your name and stuff like that, so and just pull that audience to you.
yeah, you just gotta be ready for that stuff.
Right, of course.
But to be honest with you, I probably need to pray about that. And I probably need to not worry about looking like a fool.
Yeah, I mean,
And then there'll be people like, yeah, a long time ago you got cooked by such and such such. I was like, yeah, I didn't know what I was doing back then, but I've been growing.
don't worry about looking like a fool. You've been
Because when I think about it,
for 35 years. You've been looking like a fool.
Sam Shamoon did that. He was like, I remember getting in these panels and people were cooking me.
Yeah.
And he was like, I felt so bad. I felt embarrassed. And I was like, all right, okay. Maybe I need to pray about it. Let the Holy Spirit humble me and allow me to go in there and start doing what I need to do.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the best way to look at it.
I mean, yeah, it's always the best way to seek the Lord first. So, see what he got to say about it. He ain't ever steered me wrong. It's always me that steered me wrong. Trying to do it on my own. I think I'm smart.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna call this one. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Later TikTok, later YouTube.
Until next time. Till next time. Man.
Till next time. Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern.
All right.
See y'all around.